Sports Time, hosted by Mike Parsons.
Welcome to Titan Sports Time. I'm Mike Parsons, Director of Athletic Communications at Eastern Florida State College, and today I'm joined by interim baseball coach Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to the show, Mitch.
Thanks for having me on, Mike.
Well, Coach, first of all, just kind of talk about the fall now transforming into the spring. How was your first fall practice?
It was good. You know, we fortunate enough with my first fall having a older group, a little bit more mature. It was easier to implement some of the structure and plans we had in place. So pretty much just able to set the plan, set the structure, and let the guys kind of handle their business.
And before we get into the team, you have a couple new assistant coaches that are well known to Eastern Florida and bring that kind of experience in Drew Stubbs and Ridge Scarbeck. Yeah,
great to have them back. You know, they were part of our first team here when Coach Brown and I came into Eastern. So having guys that were familiar with how we try to run things and the way we want to do things, and then two, just young assistants eager to get into coaching with really, really knowledgeable backgrounds. Just very, very fortunate to have them on staff.
And you have a good core coming back this spring from last season. I guess first of all, we'll talk about the pitchers, led by Brody Kelly and Parker Trowbridge. I mean, you really have a good staff.
Yeah. Both those guys I think are going to serve significant roles. They've both progressed a lot. Jacob Goldman and Garrett Smith also coming back. I think those four guys, just what they can do on the field, but what they bring off the field in the locker room, and just the showing guys how to go about your business, because those are guys that, you know, maybe flew under the radar a little bit in high school. Now the progress they've made over the last couple of years has been significant to where, you know, other guys, freshmen coming in, can look at what they've done and how they go about their business, and it trickles down to the rest of the staff.
And it is nice because all four of them made a good impact in their freshman season for you. I mean, Garrett made the splash when he came back in the middle of the season last year. Parker was really good. So was Goldman, both as a starter and a reliever, and then Brody, of course.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to have that kind of a core getting into the system.
Absolutely. And, you know, we've always been big on having different looks on our pitching staff. So Brody, sinker guy from the right side, Goldie with a little bit of ride on the fastball from the right side. Parker's kind of your funky lefty. Garrett throws from the left side. So it just fits the mold of what we look for in our staff as well.
And offensively, talk about some guys that are going to be your big offensive weapons this year.
Yeah, a lot of new faces on the position side. You know, some freshmen coming back that were a little hurt, didn't get in the lineup a whole lot. So it's going to be a lot of new faces, but a couple guys that coming in, Jake Richardson, Hudson Gwynn, some guys that, you know, kind of jumped off the page as having a more mature makeup. Really good players, but again, just what they do off the field and behind the scenes that really kind of trickles down and sets the stage for the rest of the guys.
And talk about this spring, because you only got like a week and a half to 2 weeks before, you know, next Friday we put them on for real. So how quick is it, and how much do you get done before games start?
Yeah, it's a really quick turnaround. You basically get 2 full weeks of practice, but you know, trying to give them some off days mixed in, so we're not just burnt out when we go into season. So we have a lot to get done in a very short amount of time. Yeah. So there's always going to be some hiccups opening weekend, but every team's dealing with the same thing. So really just looking for guys to make sure we're healthy, not overusing guys early on, and make sure that we're full go by the time conference rolls around.
And the Prospect Select Spring Kickoff, first time we've done this, but really cool. We get Pensacola State College and then Cleveland Community College coming for 2 days of good baseball.
Yeah, 2 really good programs coming down. That's how we've tried to set it up here the last few years, just really trying to expose our guys with our non-conference games, get the best competition in that we can, expose our guys to the highest level that we can, and just see what our flaws are, see what our strengths are, see who's going to show up. And so we'll get 12 games before we start conference to really see what this group is made of.
And, you know, 4 games in 2 days, all 7 in games at Bruce Bochy Field. So come out and watch some good baseball next weekend. But talk about what you want to see from this group.
Really, I just want to see guys moving around. The big thing, you know, with 4 games in 2 days, everybody's going to play. Yeah. We're going to need every pitcher. We're going to need all of our position players. So I just want to see guys make the most of their opportunity, play the game hard, and then, you know, whatever we struggle with, we'll circle back the following week in practice and hit it.
And talk about personally, it's got to be exciting. Your first real games at Eastern Florida. You know, you spent many summers being the head coach, so you have that experience. But at the same time, first games here at Eastern Florida.
Yeah, a little different. I did some summer coaching in collegiate summer leagues, but when it's spring season, school ball, it's definitely got a different feel to it. You get a lot more time to prep with these guys, so there's a lot more that goes into just seeing the culmination of all of our efforts from the mid-August when we started to now, and just see the progress we've made.
And what has you excited? I mean, what have you kind of seen from the guys in practice so far that really has you excited for the season?
I think just the overall physicality and the fact that I think we have a team that can beat you a bunch of different ways. We're bigger, stronger, faster. We've kind of made that progress each year. But really, I don't think we're a team that's just going to have to rely on pitching or rely on playing clean baseball or rely on our offense. I think some days our offense is going to carry us to some wins. Some days it'll be pitching, and then some days we put it all together, and then that's when we're looking really good.
And once again, that's next Friday and Saturday, January 23 and 24, Bruce Bochy Field. So come out and watch some good baseball. Well, thank you for joining us, Coach.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on Titan Sports Time.